So where we were exactly, can you tell me?
Position management.
Yes, position management.
We have just started position management.
Yeah, we have started position management. Still, we need to cover position management settings, right?
Yes, right.
Just a second. Okay. Okay. So before going to position, let me quickly check whether the associations are there in the system or not.
Okay.
So did you remember what is associations? How we will be configuring? Where we have to go? Configure object definition, right?
Right.
Configure object definition, and then where we have to go? If we want to see legal entity to business, what are the 4 layers? First, tell me. Legal
4
entity,
layers.
business unit, division, and department, right?
Right.
So in order to check the associations from business unit, we have to go to child business unit. Okay.
Okay.
Here we'll be checking the associations. As totally new system, associations are not there as doubted. So let us quickly assign it to legal entity. What is the format that we'll use to legal entity, right?
2 legal entities.
Entity, and then you have to do one to many. In order to work on position, you have at least base should be created, right? So that's the reason I'm just selecting the legal entity. What should be there in this, composite or valid one?
Valid one.
Yes, very good. Valid one. So these are things we have explained, and then legal entity. Just let us make done and save it. Now business unit to division, where we have to go? Division, right? It is already associated to business unit, as you can see. And then division to department is there, right?
Yes.
It is already associated to legal. Let it not be associated to legal entity, only to division. And then save it. So, okay. And let us check sub-department is there or not. We also have sub-department, right?
Right.
It is not there. So what we have to do? We have to create sub-department.
Yes.
Object definition. And here, create your own sub-department. For example, uh, what structure we are dealing with? ITC or something?
ITC. ITC.
Department. Effective date will be from, no, not basic, because it is an independent
Yes.
object. From parent when it
Yes.
is used, when it is dependent on other parent object. Okay.
Yes.
Editable. History. Delete history. So label, let us mention as ITC department. Just give the translations. Then subject user field is if you want any MDF object to be reflected in employee file as a portlet, that I'll be explaining you in further classes when it will be coming. Okay. So
Okay.
this will be used. And workflow routings, you will be discussing workflow configurations in front, nearly after all the data models completed. Then at the end of the sessions, little bit workflows, business rules will be discussing. Okay. And then go to category. Here you'll be have generate object change request basically. And then mm, external code, let us take it as, just change the by default there will be three fields. One is external code, effective date, etc. So let us take external code as label ITC sub department code. Okay.
Mm.
Name sub ITC sub department name there will be. That's it. If you want only these many fields, you can mention. And if you want custom fields, I have told you how it will be created. Okay. So now I'll be going secured. This I'm mentioning as anything you can mention, but you have to remember what you have mentioned. I'm mentioning as MDF foundation object. Why I have mentioned like this permission category? Any idea?
No, sir.
Yeah, because it is a secured object. Else nobody can, if I go to manage data, I can't able to find this object. What I have to do? See, it is not there. What is the next step? I have told you, right? We have to go to permission roles
Yes.
to give the permission, right? We are into system admin, I think, or else you can ours is demo one, right? I doubt. You can just check to view user permissions. I don't know which group I am into. Okay,
Okay.
so how to check it? You permissions, view user permission, username. Let us check what is the common permissions we have. Common in all is system admin training. So let us go to system admin training. Understood how to identify the permissions in real time. Also, you have to do the same. Okay.
Okay.
Now go to permission roles. Go to system admin training. And then go to permissions. What is the category which we have categorized? MDF foundation objects, right?
Yes. Right.
Check for our object ITC. Just type ITC. It is there. Just mention all the required permissions and then done and save the changes. Now if you just refresh it, you can able to find that. Got it?
Yes.
So likewise, you have to create the sub. Now let us create our, for example, any structure. Uh, I want to create a legal entity. How I'll be going? Create new legal entity. This is the values in manage data. I'm just creating the values. Let us take our standard thing as January 1900. Okay, let it be from this time for January 1900. Make it the standard date. Okay. So legal entity ID, what we have to mention? ITC groups. ITC group. Name ITC group. This is the pay group. In case you want to assign pay group, you can assign it. Else leave fill all the mandatory things. And then save it. ITC group is created. Now
Yes.
create business unit. Suppose in ITC group, there are ITC electricals and ITC textiles, for example. How do you create? The same, make the standard thing January 1st, January 1900. ITC textiles. Business unit code doesn't have any space, so ITC textiles. Same I'll be mentioning here. Textiles. Okay, mandatory things I'm filling. The rest
Yes.
you know how to do. Fields and all, if you want, you can know how to add it. Okay. So just master that I'm creating for sample. So where we have to link this ITC groups, right? Likewise, you have to
Right.
link. And then next we'll be creating another business unit called ITC electricals visible. Okay.
Okay.
ITC electricals. So name it as ITC electricals. And where we have to link this legal entity to ITC groups. One of
ITC group.
yes. And let us go next. What we have to create? Division, right?
Division.
Yes.
Yes.
Division. I'll be going to 1900. This. Let us take an example of ITC sector business unit. So under ITC sector, there will be uh, 3, 4 like success factors is there, and then like no, not SAP, Oracle, and PeopleSoft. Okay, 3 softwares are there. That is an as a division we'll be taking. Okay, just imagine. And then, so we'll be mentioning as ITC first SAP. So name should be ITC SAP. So this requirement will be given to you by client. So no need to think about that. Based on that requirement, you can do that. So business unit ITC will be taking one textiles. Let us forget electricals. We'll be taking textiles going forward. Okay. So business unit, we are linking it to ITC textiles. And then let us create another 2 divisions, which is SAP is created. And now we'll be creating PeopleSoft and Oracle. Okay.
Okay.
Let us link it to ITC textiles and save it.
Mm.
PeopleSoft is there, and let us create another division with Oracle. Okay.
Okay.
So in mind, you can just assume it how it will be look like structure. So based on that,
Yes. Yes.
yeah, you can create it. TC Oracle. Then let it be also include with ITC textiles. If you want, you can include it to the same org structures to this also ITC. What we say, another business unit.
Electricals.
Yeah. So one
Electricals.
we have given, right? So the same
Yes.
Divisions can be appear to other business unit also if you want, as per business.
Okay.
Three divisions has been created. Next is department. Okay.
Okay.
Now, who has done this? So what is the issue with this two? Where we have to look into this, why it is not visible to us, where we have to look. Somebody has messed up with the system.
Yes.
Configure object definition.
Configure
Yes, department.
department.
Correction. Code is there. Any code is there. If code is there, any rules are assigned? No, not yet. No rules are assigned, but code is disabled. Generally, if code is auto-generated, rules is to be assigned. That I have told you.
Yes.
So let us take first code and name. So code will be made here. It is. Let us go to details. So name. It is perfectly maintained here. Then where the issues? Let us do one thing. Let us proxy now to Anya Singh. She is the super admin. She has the complete access. So we can able to check if there is a permission issue or issue is something else. Okay. In real time also you have to dig out basically from where the issue is coming.
Yes.
Department here it is coming full because we are into Anya Singh, right? See,
Right.
code, name, descriptions, everything is coming.
Yes. Everything is there. Yes.
So that is the permission issue. Got it?
Yes.
Field wise permissions also you can give it. I have told you. See, here it is this much only.
Yes.
Many are not visible. So what we have to do? We are into this role. Let us check our permissions. So these are MDF objects. So MDF standard objects are into MDF foundation object only. MDF foundation object. Now if you see, cost center doesn't have much permissions. So let us skip the permission and we are into department. Got it?
Yes.
Field level overrides. But why they have given us field level overrides, I don't know. Until and unless we get that permission, we can somebody have wantedly done it, or because that should not be done. Basically, we should have permissions. If you see field level override, you have selected name and the permission is read only. Description has no access. Status, no access. Head of the department, code is also read only. From here, we are controlling the fields. Remove this,
Yes.
remove
Yeah.
this, and done. Save changes. Got it?
Yes, got it, sir.
Now, just refresh the system. See, now it came, right?
Yes. Yes, right.
Yeah. So department will be, for example, if you are taking division as SAP, I'll be maintaining as ITC, SAP, 3 for SAP SuccessFactors 1. Okay,
Okay.
got it? The link.
Got it. Yes.
Again, I will be mentioning here ITC
SuccessFactors.
SuccessFactors. And then mentioning the here active, okay, that's fine. Rest all it's not needed. If you want, you can just assign it. You can just see in configure object definition from where these are coming. So if you want any other foundation object, this is a MDF object only. Okay, this is also MDF object. Just department we have linked to this. That I have showed, right? How to link different MDF objects as a field in another object, right? In data type, if you remember, you can just refer those. So here I'm just selecting my division. What is my division? ITC SAP, right?
Yes.
SAP. Yeah. Because SuccessFactors comes under SAP. Now let us create two more just for record. What we have to do? Department. Create new department. Understanding, right? How we are creating
Yes,
this.
yes. Yes, sir.
Okay. Now code will be mentioning as SAP HR, suppose ITC SAP HR, and then name I am just mentioning here SAP HR. You can mention SAP HCM also, not a problem.
Yes.
Where which it is linked with SAP. So ITC SAP. Okay.
Yes.
Save. And then create new department. One more we'll be mentioning SAP Finance, for example, or SAP FICO. Nothing but finance only. ITC SAP FICO. Okay. is linked with SAP. Same, you have to mention it here. Say, so department is done. Now last layer is sub department. Okay. Yeah. So
Yeah.
sub department, you can take it as, for example, SAP SuccessFactors. If we dig it, you can take it as ITC ITC SuccessFactors Employee Central and PMGM. Let us create two.
Yes.
SF SuccessFactors Employee Center. Now here, if you see name is here, we can't do the translations. For this, what we have to do, we have missed something. Yeah. Why it is not coming? Any idea? And we have to go to first configure object definition, right? The globe symbol should come. What we have to do? We have to change the data type to translatable, right? This we have to do. Usually data types are very important.
Sir, why we have mentioned translatable?
Translatable because why we have mentioned, now tell me. You need to translate it to the other that also, right? Globe symbol,
Okay.
other languages. If you want to make it, you have to, previously this globe symbol doesn't come, right?
Right.
After translatable it is coming. So that's the reason, if you
Yeah,
want
yeah.
to, you can.
Understood, sir. Understood. Yeah.
So let us take ITC SF EC
You see.
SF Employee Central. Effective date January 1900. So let us save it. Again, create one more as PMGM. Okay. So we'll be going to sub department. PMGM. And then save. Okay. Now our structure
Okay.
is complete. Now,
Yes.
now there are other MDF object also. For example, cost center. That also you can create if you are interested. Okay. Same process. It will not take much time because these are also used somewhere. Okay, cost center. So I'll be taking my own ITC SF. For entire SF I'll be creating was cost center, for example. Okay.
Hmm.
It is for allocated to department or legal entities. Here in SF it is mentioned to legal entity, but you can allocate to departments also. Okay. So not itself, let us take it as ITC cost center only. So entire legal entity will be associating it. Legal entity. What is our legal entity? ITC groups, right? Same you have to link
Right.
it. This is covered. What? Which structure? Org structure.
ITC group organization structure.
Yeah, organization structure. Now, job structure. Under job structure, what will come? Job classification. Generally, job function and job classification two are there, but mostly will be not using job function. Job classification is one and the same. Job code, basically. I will explain you. So, how to configure, how to create the values there? Job classification, right?
Right.
So here it is taking job automatic. That means some rule is being assigned. Let us check. You can assign the number ranges also, I've told, right? As department, you can assign to any object. See, predefined sequence is there. You can create your own sequence and assign to the predefined rule is there, basically. See, here the rule is what it is saying. Initiate rule. This I will be explaining you. If the job classification job code is equal to null, then it should not be null. Take it as automatic. So this is one rule. And then second rule is on safe. Job external code. This will come on safe. So it is set to job external code. This is again MDF object. Just understand from where it is getting linked. How to read the rule. What it is taking, this is the standard rule, so no need to worry. Only you have to assign your number ranges here. But how to read the rule? So it is taking if the equal to, this is the standard thing. Whenever you are setting number ranges, you have to mention format number, okay, for number ranges.
Okay.
And then text is percentage D is nothing but digits. It will take 1, 2, 3. If suppose I'll be mentioning here ARP percentage D. So this percentage D will be taking from here. Number ranges are with that number ranges, it will add ARP. Okay, I will show you. And then this is get next value. So this is the number ranges where you can able to check in master data, in manage data here. So I'll be just mentioning, just mention sequence over here and mention this. This one. See, 7 lakhs. Right now number it is this. You can create your own sequence by create new sequence and assign it to there. So now I'm just mentioning ARPD. So let us check how it will be created if I just save it. Okay.
Okay.
Percentage D means digits. 1, 2, 3, 4 is nothing but digits. Format is percentage D. Whenever you want to use digits, for percentage D you have to mention. Okay. That is the standard format. And then let us first create it automatic, and then job title I'll be creating it. For example, job classification. Job code in generally in real time, job code is like if you are if there is a manager or senior director, then position will be based on job code. So job defines the position. So if it is director, then what director? HR director, finance director, that is specific position. So one job code is assigned to three or more than three positions also. Okay. So that is the advantage of job code. So job title, let it be director, our standard thing. And then these are the if you want workers comp code and all, if you can assign that. If you want any parent job classification, you can assign it here, who this person is reporting to, regional director example. Okay, not mandatory thing. If any, weekly hours, regular, this is important. You have to mention whether this job is regular or temporary. This is again linked with position. I will show you. Employee classes, what is the class of the employee? Active, this is the pick list. You can just check these fields in the configure object definition. You can get able to know it is full-time employee, then you have to mention yes if it is a full-time employee. Okay. Supervisor level is also director, then you can mention the same. Pay grade, what is the pay grade? Salary grade, generally it should be director, should be pay grade 11, salary grade 11. Job function, what is the job function? Job function can also be director, director or senior managers. Means they will be categorizing the functions of the job. So it is not mandatory thing. If at all required by the organization, you can mention it at leave it. Okay.
Okay.
And then we are into India. Let us check India is there or not. It is not there. Why it is not there? You have to first create the parent job, and then if it will not allow us to save, yeah, it allowed us to save, right? So for that, why India is not showing? I have told, right, parent from parent object, right? Country specific MDF object, because this is
Yes.
the new system, we have not created any country specific. तो उसकी
Hmm.
जरूरत भी नहीं पड़ेगी. अगर in case you want to practice it, then create it. Already it is associated with job classification countries region. So ये job classification country region is another child object. Under that you have to create that under you have to associate that India job classification India जो भी आप country specific MDF object
Hmm.
करोगे. Okay, under
Okay.
this object you have to associate it, then it will work. So already that association is there. बोल के ही आपको ये standard associations है वो दिखाई देगा. So this is job classification के अंडर ये आएगा, then इसके अंडर पूरे countries आएंगे. Three ways, जैसा legal
Okay.
entity directly associate करते हैं ना हम country को.
Hmm.
Here
Hmm.
it is three ways. बोल the three steps basically. सो एक स्टेप तो वैसे ही स्टैंडर्ड मिल जाएगा आपको. जॉब क्लासिफिकेशन रीजन्स ऑलरेडी एसोसिएटेड होगा उसमें. स्टैंडर्ड कंट्रीज भी रहेंगे, यूएसए एंड ऑल. इंडिया नहीं है बिकॉज इंडिया डजंट कम स्टैंडर्ड थिंग. सो इंडिया में अभी सक्सेस फैक्टर्स लेट आया है तो स्टैंडर्ड नहीं रहेगा एसोसिएशन. तो वो आपको क्रिएट
Hmm.
करके एसोसिएट करना पड़ेगा. गॉट इट?
Got it, sir.
सो दिस इज द थिंग यू हैव टू डू. Job structure. Similarly, if I want to create pay group, pay structure में pay group आएगा. तो let me just take the example of pay group. Pay scale भी आएगा, वो उतना important नहीं है. I have given the significance what is pay scale area, pay scale group, pay scale level. Okay. So pay group is payroll area. This is very important. Payroll area I have mentioned you. I have defined you what is payroll area. एक फ्रीक्वेंसी के हिसाब से पेरोल पर्टिकुलर डे के लिए एम्प्लॉय को ग्रुप करते हैं वो पर्टिकुलर एम्प्लॉयज को. सो दैट इज पेरोल एरिया. सो अपना आईटीसी का आपको निकालना है तो आईटीसी मंथली बोल के मैं निकाल रहा हूँ. ओके,
Okay.
क्रिएट कर रहा हूँ आईटीसी MONTHLY मंथली. पे फ्रीक्वेंसी आपको मंथली रहेगा. ये सब वेंडर आईडी है वो इग्नोर कर दो। इन केस अगर जरूरत है तो थर्ड पार्टी को आप पेरोल दे रहे हो तो वो मेंशन कर सकते हैं, इग्नोर इट। ओके।
Okay.
वीकडेज इन पीरियड ये वो सब की जरूरत नहीं है। डाटा डिलिमीटर, decimal point, if there is any decimal point, earliest change means if the payroll is in sequence, EC payroll integration is in place, then यहाँ से read करेगा ना data, so that those all are API job। EC payroll consultant का भी payroll सिर्फ EC के लिए payroll नहीं है, means they will be not looking into payroll, only API consultant will be looking, so will be not having this much things to do। So let us just save it। So almost our structure is completed. Now position, now from tomorrow we'll be concentrating on positions। Okay।
Okay, sir.
Okay, till then practice करो ये जो नया system है ना, just explore it and practice what I have
Yes,
taught
sir. Yes.
you।
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay then, sure,
Bye, sir.
right, bye।